Hello, hello, my beautiful ladies. How are you doing, beautiful? My name is Koronda Glover, and welcome to my channel, Koronda Knows. And I'm here to help you, guide you, and give you tips through life, um, multiple streams of income, and also explain my 3M, proven 3M system, which is mindset, motivation, and multiple streams of income. Every day is going to be filled with tips, motivation, educational information to help you throughout your day and in your life. So today's title is Reinventing Yourself After 50. Embrace the new you. Anyway, like I told you before, thank you so much for joining my channel. If you've been on here before and you see me and you're just passing by, which you know I'm guilty of it too sometimes, you just look at the video and sometimes you don't hit subscribe. You just kind of just look at it and keep going. You just kind of forget. So if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that little subscribe if you like me. Ding. And you love the information that I'm giving you, you find it helpful and useful, also share it to another queen who may be in need of this information, who is going through as well. Because like I told you before in the beginning of my other videos, about what happened to me, a little bit of backstory. My husband left me about 2 years ago, going on 2.5 now. Left me devastated at this age in my life. I'm a midlifer. I'm 51 years old, and I've had to start over again. You know, I'm raising my grandson, and he's 4 years old, and that's a yeah, that's a whirlwind in itself. So yeah. And with all the things that happened, that's how my 3M system came about, because I did not realize once I started journalizing everything that was going on with me, because I used to do that as a child when I needed help or an outlet trying to focus my mind on different things. I used to journalize. So when I journalized everything and started seeing the things that I was doing to help myself, and I went back to look and read the journal, that's when I saw, okay, this is what I did to help myself. You know, I have sticky notes all over my bathroom mirror that's helping me with my mindset. And I also have sticky notes in the bedroom when I'm getting ready. You know, there's a motivation, especially when I get up in the morning, first thing by the lamp, you know, there's a sticky note there. You know, you got up, you know, motivating myself. And when you go through something like this, you're dealing with not only mental and physical stress, because it can physically be very, very draining. Financially, it's hard when you're used to having that income that covers everything, and now all of a sudden you're having to go down to one income. So I'm going to help you on here, and we're going to get through this together, because it was hard. I'm not going to lie, it was very, very hard. So I created this YouTube channel a while back when I was doing mindset. I used to coach mindset. I think I told you all that a while back. And I did mindset and motivation. And please don't mind the right up in here, because I have a sinus infection, and I still decided I'm going to go ahead and get on here and do what needs to be done, because you all need the information, and this is what I need to do to stay consistent. So we're going to start off with reinventing yourself after 50, embracing a new you. If you see me looking back and forth and looking at my notes, it's because I'm trying to stay on script. Not really script, but I'm trying to stay on task, because I do have a tendency to ramble, if you've seen my other videos. So I'm trying to make sure I give it to you, you know, short, sweet, and unapologetic, because I want you to have this information, and I want you to see that it is possible to reinvent yourself after 50 and above, you know, and embracing a new version of yourself, because you've been somebody's wife, somebody's mother, because, you know, you may be going through the empty nest syndrome as well. So you're having to embrace the new you. You're having to figure out who you are. So with this, embracing the new you, reinventing yourself. So my beauties, like I told you before, I am Koronda. I'm your guide to thriving after 50. If you're feeling like, you know, life hit the reset button when everything went down between you and your husband or your mate in your marriage, and it kind of left you scrambling, don't worry. Don't worry. You're in the right place, beautiful. We're taking reinvention today, spoiler alert, it's not too late to be who you always wanted to be. Ding. One day I'm gonna have music to it so it can have like little sound effects to it. But main point, the first one is mindset. And like I told you, I got my proven 3M system, which is mindset, motivation, multiple streams of income. So the reset of the mindset, you have to do like step one, you have to embrace the reset at first, because a lot of people, there's two different kinds of mindset. There's a fixed mindset and there's a growth mindset. And with the fixed mindset is, oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's never going to happen. That's fixed. That's negative. A growth mindset is, I can do it. I know it's hard, but I think I can do it. You know, that's the mindset we're trying to go to, because I know right now your headspace is all over the place and you don't know what to do. It may be fresh for you. It may have happened a month ago. It may have even happened a year ago. But right now, you're not in the right headspace. And your mindset definitely is not where it needs to be. So, this is what we're going to do to embrace the reset. Because, like I said, I know it's hard. But think of it as a blank canvas. You're the artist of the next chapter in your life. One thing I've learned that my father used to say when things used to happen in my life, you have one or two things to do, one or two choices to do, which is shut up and deal with it, or get up and do something about it. So in this stage of your life, everything is different. Number one, you're in your 50s, you're a midlifer. Jobs are a lot harder to come by now because for some reason they do not believe that we are a good risk to take. They want the young ones who are going to party and not even show up half the time, but we're the ones who are more stable and are going to be working. But for some reason, this part of our life, it is a little hard to get going and to try, because you're thinking you can't reinvent yourself, and you can start over because you've been somebody's wife for quite some time, and you have to try and figure out who you are now without that mate, because you all kind of made one. That's the way marriage is supposed to be, and now you're kind of lost. So when I had to start over, and I think I was 49, getting ready to turn 50 that year. Like I said, that's when I discovered my 3M strategy to help me go through it. Because when I wrote it down and looked at it, and I said, okay, this is it. I'm going to change their mindset. I'm going to help motivate them. I am your biggest cheerleader, honey. My grandkids, my nieces, nephew, they can tell you, they couldn't even see me in the crowd, but they know they heard Auntie Coco because I am their biggest cheerleader. I am here for you. You will make it. You're not alone. I am here for you, to speak with you, to guide you through it, to pray with you, because prayer was the biggest thing that helped me through that most devastating time in my life. So another thing we're going to do, I need you to also grab yourself a notebook, a piece of paper. Really, I prefer a notebook because you're going to need to keep a notebook to start journalizing. Write something on it, a title, reinventing myself or starting over. Write a title on this so that you will not pick up that journal to doodle in or write down anything on it. This is just going to be just for you because you're having to start over again. And I want you to be able to go through the information that you're learning and the tips and education that I'm giving you to help you through this difficult time in your life. So grab your notebook, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to dream like you're 18 again. But this time, with all the wisdom that you have earned from 18 to now. I want you to, this is a goal I want you to try and do here. Go back to your 18-year-old self and tell your 18-year-old self what you know now that you wish you would have known then. Because when you turn 18, that's when you became an adult. That's when you start changing things about yourself, things you're starting to notice you wanted to do, a person you want to be, um, the type of person you want to be with, the friends you want to hang around. Write that down and start just daydreaming. This, like I said, this is a clear canvas for you because you're starting over again. You're reinventing yourself. You can do whatever you want to do. You can reinvent yourself to be whoever you want to be. And the most important that you must be able to keep your mental space clear. So do that as an exercise for me when you get off the video, and see how that works out, because there's something you're going to be able to go back and read and be able to like, oh, okay. So also, I told y'all once before to celebrate small wins. Ladies, don't wait for the finish line to celebrate, okay? Did you get out of bed today? Like I told you, that is a good deal. That's a win. God sees your effort, honey. He does. He hears your cry. He pities every moment. He hears you. And a lot of times, some people, they'll look at me and they're like, oh, you got out of bed. Or that. That right now for you all, I know. And some people who are going through depression, because I've noticed I've started getting back into that mode again. But depression is, if you have it, you know, it's like nothing you can explain. So you need to celebrate every small win, because getting up in the morning, washing your face, brushing your teeth, saying a quick prayer, giving yourself a high five in the mirror. Don't say anything, just give yourself a high five in the mirror. That's, you did it. You did it. So I want you to understand, this is a very difficult journey, but I'm going to make it as easy and seamless as possible to help you through this, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you information. I'm here to give you tips. I'm here to help change your mindset, because once we start going through these series, you're going to need to have a mindset on money. We're going to do a money mindset change, because you're going to have to look at money a different way. A lot of people don't realize how they look at money is really not the best way to look at money, because money is actually a tool, and people don't think about it. Like we say, the universe gives you who you are and not what you want, because if you're steady thinking lack, 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 that's what you're going to have, lack. It's just human nature. I mean, it's like what goes up must come down, That's simple. Whatever you're thinking in your mind. If you ever sat there and thought about it one day, or you told yourself, okay, I know a lot of people do this, where they go, oh, I'm never going to get that. And then it happens. They don't get it. You just hurt yourself from the get-go by telling yourself right then and there, it's never going to happen. Don't ever do that. Always tell yourself, it can happen. It will happen. I am open to receive it. I'm going to give you some more affirmations to help you out with it, because we have to come out of this with a positive mindset, and we have to come out of it whole and forgiving the person for what they did to us. And number one, forgive yourself. It is so hard to forgive yourself, because you're getting upset, you're downing yourself, because number one, you chose this person, you chose to love them, you chose to stay with them. Who knows, this might be your third, fourth, fifth time going back to this person with what they're doing to you, and then this time it just finally happens to be the last straw. And honey, I understand. And remember, I don't care what anyone says, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. Do like I'm doing. Start a YouTube channel. It's very therapeutic. Excuse me. I'm not editing. I'm being totally transparent. But start a YouTube channel. Talk about things that you're good at. Think about it. There's things that you have, that you've learned, that only you know, and that only you are an expert at. There's people out there who are willing to listen and learn from you. I don't care if someone else is doing it, Jim Bob is doing it this way, and Mary Jo's doing it that way. They're not you. They are not you. There's always going to be something different. There's a McDonald's, there's a Burger King, and there's a, what's the other place? A Hardee's. They all sell hamburgers, don't they? But each one of them sell it a different way. Each one of them make it a different way. So think of yourself as that. People are going to want to hear what you say. People are going to need to hear. Let's put it that way. People need to hear what you're saying because they may resonate with me and they may resonate with you. Or they may not resonate with me, but resonate with somebody else. It could be the total same story, but they could just resonate more with you than with someone else. You're really sitting on a gold mine because you're not giving that information out. You have a lot of gems and nuggets up there that you can give people the information to. And who knows? You don't know who you can help. I've had so many people thank me for the information that I'm giving them. Thank me for the time because I do some video, no, not video, we call it voice in like Instagram and talk to them to kind of help them through or like give them a scripture, let them know this is what I use to help me. And they're just very thankful for what I'm doing because like they said, they didn't think anyone, number one, they didn't think anyone else out there would understand. They didn't think anyone out there was going through the same thing that they're going through. And no one else could possibly fathom the hurt and pain that they're going through. And I do. I understand. I'm here for you, beautiful. I am here for you. This is what I do. Allow me to motivate you and fill your head with positive affirmations and motivation to help you through this chapter in your life. So, beautifuls, reinventing is your birthright. With God as your guide, baby. With God as your guide, there is nothing you can't do. I promise you, with God as your guide. If I hadn't put him first, I don't know where I would be. I don't know what your other higher power is. And like I told you on my other video, whoever your higher power is, that's wonderful. If you're not into God, Jesus, faith, you can gladly move on to the next video because we're going to be discussing that heavily because that's what helped me through a lot. My granddaddy's favorite scripture was Psalms 23 and Psalms 27. And Psalms 27, the Lord is my light. Come on now. Come on. Excuse my dog. You know you can't help life. Life just be lifing. But read Psalms 23 3 times. That's what my mom used to tell me. Read Psalms 23 3 times. Read Psalms 27 3 times. Meditate on that word. Take a deep breath. Pray through each word, through each sentence. Meditate on it. And I guarantee you, you will not be able to feel anything else but peace. You won't. You won't be able to do or feel anything else but peace. Try them sometimes. You tried everything else. Why not try God? All right, beautifuls, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel with Koronda Knows. And today's message was on reinventing yourself after 50, embracing the new you, because we're going to be starting over again and we're going to get the new you to be flourishing and to be vibrant, to be happy, and to be lively, and know that you can get your happiness back again. And that's what I'm here for, beautifuls. Thank you so much. And if anything I said resonated with you, please hit the like and share button for another queen. You never know what they're going through. They may need this information. And also hit the little bell on subscribe and subscribe to my channel. I'm coming on twice a week. Twice a week. If I can show up twice a week for you all, you can show up by subscribing to my channel and sending information that I can give you to help you transform your mind and your soul. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. I am Koronda Glover. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You do not understand how much I appreciate you all for listening and subscribing to my channel. Until we meet again.